I'm going to tell you one thing. And I'll tell you this right now. When I was in that press fight with Jon Jones, I was still undefeated at the time. And we were at the MGM Grand, and he headbutted me, like put his head on me. So I push him. He's an alpha male too. Right? So we get to fighting.
Oh, boy.
So we get to fighting, right? And we're fighting, and Joe, the security guard from the UFC, falls under me. But now I'm on my back as we go flying off of the stage. I will say there was a right? I'm losing.
Yeah, right.
Bite the son of a bitch. I ain't got no mouthpiece in my mouth. Like, and if I would have bit him, that would have been like a reaction for a guy that usually will walk around in most places around this world as the alpha. And then when he finds himself on the bottom as the alpha, he's got to find a way to survive. So that's what Mike Tyson would do. He would go as primal as he could think. How do I survive? It was always survival with this guy.
Wow.
And if I would have bit him, you'd have been like, DC bit him, but it's not the first time we saw somebody bite a motherfucker down there. Because Mike Tyson did it 3 times. It's like it's so unfamiliar. I told my kids the other day at wrestling practice, Joe, I said, my whole life I feared getting pinned so much that I don't even sleep on my back to this day. Because I don't want those fuckers laying on their back in the wrestling room. I said I fell asleep on my back one day and woke up in a full panic attack. Jones had me on my back, man. That shit's unfamiliar. So if I would have did some crazy shit, that's just what would have happened. That's what would have happened. Because you don't go to your back. Right?
That's hilarious that you can't sleep on your back.
You can sleep on your back?
Nah, I snore too loud when I sleep on my back.
I cannot sleep on my back. I really have kind of trained myself to where I'm like, I'm getting pinned. I don't let the kids in my wrestling room.
That's so wild.
I don't let my kids, like, when I'm talking, and if they, like, lay back, like, get off your back. If they're stretching, I'm like, don't stay on your back too long. I try to trick them in their mind that their back is literally the worst place in the world. And that's what my coach did to me. Everything I did, get off your back. Get off your back. He would get dudes lined up in high school and college and an arm triangle, which is the worst. You can't breathe. It's a headlock in wrestling, right? You obviously don't go chest down. You're trying to pin him. He would put me on my back in those situations with my fresh partners, and I would have to get off my back not to get pinned. So I just never got pinned in my whole career. I wrestled from 10 to 30, and I might have got pinned like 3 or 4 times in all those years because I was just so afraid of going to I just never got pinned.
Wow.
And I'm trying to implement that into my kids.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It totally makes sense if you make it the utmost priority.
Yeah.
Because you've talked about this before, that you see sometimes when guys get tired, they accept positions too easy. And when they go to the back, they don't immediately scramble. They don't immediately try to get an angle or an underhook or something. You'll see them accept the position. And then it's too late.